When I was a little kid, I had dreams and aspirations. I wanted to be a leader that people wanted to be under. I wanted to be someone that was positive, that people could look up to. But as a kid, all I really wanted to do was just stay in my room, watch cartoons, play video games, be on my computer, and listen to my nerdy movie music. However, if you ask my parents, I was really this little Vietnamese white kid that basically just wanted to be in his own little world. And the reason why I wanted to be in my own little world was because my little world had safety and security, an escapade from the realities of life and the world. And one of those realities was school. School was not always my favorite place to be. I still have and had a learning disability back then. And when you're a kid with a learning disability, it's hard to make friends. It's sometimes hard to interact in social situations. And sometimes it's even hard to get done your schoolwork. I remember in kindergarten and first grade, I was different. I would be afraid of the fire alarm. I would react differently to certain social situations, and I was also behind a lot in my schoolwork. And to add on to that, I also had struggle concentrating, and when somebody was trying to teach me something, I had trouble learning it or grasping the concept of it. My parents knew I was different, my classmates knew I was different, my teachers knew I was different. I knew I was different. I knew I was different because of the way I would react to things and how I would show a fascination for a particular subject or interest. Like, I remember back then I was fascinated with the sinking of the Titanic. Not really just because of the movie, but just because like the exploration of it and everything. Like, that was just an example. But anime too was also another example of a fascination. And as you can see, it still sticks with me to this day. When you're a kid of a mixed race and you have a learning disability and some mental health challenges like OCD and ADD, sometimes you feel like you're a freak and sometimes you feel like you're isolated, alone, and lost. Although I was different, I was not afraid to be myself. I was very confident back then. But at the same time, I knew that I had to do what I needed to do to achieve my goals and really just achieve my dreams that I had in terms of like being a leader or someone just being cool. Despite my personal struggles and being quote unquote different, there was this small school off Onley Road in Fairfax, Virginia called Little Run Elementary School. Little Run had a lot of cool opportunities. It was a small little school with only like, I think 500 kids at the time. And there was a lot of cool things to do in terms of like getting involved and developing your academic and social emotional skills. The school helped me overcome a lot of my challenges through various opportunities such as Odyssey of the Mind, Cub Scouts, and various after-school activities such as homework help, SOL support. So besides the after-school activities and in-school supports, there was also staff that were available to help me. One of those staff was my school psychologist, Miss Ficken. She helped me develop my social skills, taught me learning strategies to combat my learning disability, and she also helped me better understand my friends and social situations that my friends would engage me in. I also remember Miss Brown, my PE teacher. She would teach us to be safe, how to deal with bullying, which is something I dealt with a lot as a kid. And she would also teach us to stay away from drugs and negative influences. And to be honest, to this day, I still hold on to a lot of what she taught me in regards to safety and drugs. Miss Plummer, my fifth grade support teacher and IEP case manager, she taught me to believe in myself, and I really liked her too. She taught us to always believe in ourselves, and she would also teach us through her world traveling experiences about how to deal with life and how to look at things through a different perspective. Miss Plummer, if you ever watch this video, just know that I miss you and I wish I could see you again. So through all these experiences, Little Run taught me to be a go-getter, to be an initiator of ideas and experiences to change the world. And also Little Run taught me that life is not easy. You have to make life of what it is and to always strive for the best. Little Run also taught me to be tenacious, resilient, to always have hope, and to always be strong no matter how hard things get. Because of Little Run, I've learned to be more social, I learned to have strong interpersonal skills, and I learned not to be shy. Because of Little Run, I was able to become an instructional assistant and a learning disabilities teacher in the public school system. Because of Little Run, I won Teacher of the Year at a college readiness program at a local university. Because of Little Run, I am a program coordinator for a youth program that is growing and successful, and I'm a counselor at a local teen center. I want everyone to know that no matter who you are, what you go through, where you've been, and what people say about you, Be yourself. Stay authentic and shine bright like a diamond. Don't try to be like somebody else like that, and never be afraid to speak up in situations that require justice and truth. Be an initiator. Stay curious about things, because if you stay curious about things and want to learn more about them, you never really know where it could lead you to. These are the things that Little Run has taught me, and I'm thankful and grateful for these experiences and these lessons that will forever be carried in my heart and in the leadership that I continue to grow in. Thank you, Little Run Elementary School, for being part of my childhood and the great years that you gave me. If it wasn't for you all, I don't know where I would be, and I would not be the leader that I am now. Happy 60th anniversary to you, Little Run Elementary. May there be more years to come.